Well, hello, how are we doing? Do you know what? I know it's Tuesday, but I had to really think long and hard about what day of the week it was, because when you're on hollybobs in lovely sunny Spain, it's hard to keep up with what day of the week it is, especially bearing in mind that I have actually managed to do some sunbathing today. Yes, I have had a trip to Cartagena. I've also gone go-karting. I love a bit of go-karting, and it's lovely weather doing it over here because it's an outdoor karting track. I nearly said that wrong, but it's been really nice. But I have managed to sun myself today a little bit. I was wearing a factor 30, but I am looking a bit pink, not burnt pink, just pink, because my son hasn't seen any skin. My son hasn't seen any skin. My skin hasn't seen any sun for a little while now through the winter months. How's your week going anyway? Mine's going flipping lovely. But that's because I'm not working at the moment. Back to reality tomorrow morning, though. I should be flying home tomorrow morning, leaving this beautiful sunshine behind me. Although I've been led to believe by the people looking after Lola that it's beautiful sunshine there as well today. Maybe not so warm, but definitely beautiful sunshine. They even sent me a little video of Lola going for a walk today. So that was very, very nice. Of course, Tuesday night is comedy night with Hancock's Half Hour. So sit back and have a listen, or have a drive and have a listen. And I always used to say sit back and have a listen. But the thing is, I do know some people listen to my podcast whilst they are driving. So don't sit back and relax too much if you're doing that. But otherwise, have a listen to this one. It's called A Trip to France.
The BBC presents Tony Hancock with Moira Lister, Bill Kerr and Sidney James in
Hancock's Half Hour.
Any sign of the lifeboat yet, number one? Poor devils out of this weather. The waves are like mountains. We've had a message from the flagship. There's 11 U-boats in the area. There's one surfacing. By heavens, I don't think he's spotted us. Action stations. Full steam ahead. Starboard your ting ting. Stand by the depth charges. Stand by the forward gun. Ah!
Tom, how much longer are you going to be in the bath?
Calm it down, Bill. Just got to escort the toilet soap back to port.
Well, hurry up. I'm coming in. Now, listen, Tub,
Oh, Tut, what are you laughing at?
And I thought Moby Dick was just a legend. Come on, out of the bath.
Half a minute. Mustn't let that German submarine get away.
What German submarine?
A scrubbing brush, stupid. Oh, good. Hooray. 3 cheers. Let's say. Good show. Here comes the aircraft carrier. HMS Soap Dish. Out astern, we'll go and meet her. Whoop, 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 whoop.
Watch out. Rocks dead ahead. Big, great, black, craggy rocks.
You kindly leave my knees out of naval movement. Hello, action station. Tickling again. Submarine sighted. Wolfpack. 10 periscopes just broken surface.
Are your toes?
I know.
And what are you worried about?
I'm not facing that way.
Yeah, that's a point. Why are you sitting at the wrong end of the bath?
I've lost the plug.
Now, come on, Tub. Hurry up and get out of the bath. Moira will be round in a minute.
All right, me arty. I've seen Long John Silver. I know what's going on. Turn your back.
Oh, come now.
Turn your back.
I don't see why. You've still got your trousers on.
Well, the water wasn't very hot. Pass the bath towel, shipmate. Got the talcum powder. Right, you can swab the decks down. I've finished.
That'll be Moira.
Let her in while I go in the bathroom and change it to be shore rig. What should we do with the drunken sailor?
Coming.
Hello, Bill.
Hi, Moira. Come in.
Where's Tony?
He's just had a bath.
Oh, no. Don't tell me he's got the sea fever again.
Yeah. Each day he relives a famous battle. Sunday it was Jutland, Monday Trafalgar.
And today?
The cruel bathwater. You never know what he's going to do next. Yesterday when he woke up, he was Nelson. And when he went to bed, he was Jack Hawkins.
Oh, that's so stupid. Who is he when he's asleep?
Errol Flynn, he's not that stupid.
I don't understand it. Why does he keep getting this craze for the sea?
He says he's got a touch of Drake about him.
What have his feet got to do with it? Well, I suppose he'll start dressing up in his sailor suits again. You know what that means.
Yeah, out in the Serpentine every morning, one arm tucked in his waistcoat, a patch over one eye, scanning the boathouse with a rolled-up newspaper shouting, "I don't care if I have had me tanner's worth. Napoleon out there's due in before I am."
Well, we've just got to do something about it. I'm not living for a fortnight on salt pork and biscuits again.
I don't mind that, but he won't go to sleep unless I stand outside waving a kipper and throwing buckets of water at his window.
You know, he's been a long time in that bath. Who's he got in there? Glynis Johns?
He's getting dressed. Shh, here he comes.
Ahoy there, be hearties.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Come along now, it's 8:20 bells. There's a north-northeast trade wind blowing in from Shepherd's Bush. So keel all me main braces and splice the cabin boy. I'm having me grog in the mess tonight. Shiver me timbers, a woman on board me ship. Open the front door, signal the number 7 bus to come alongside and cast her adrift in the High Street.
Look, hornblower. Stop this nonsense and take off those silly clothes.
Silly clothes? This is me sailor's set. It was made to measure.
Yes, but you were only 7 at the time. That was 23 years and 14 stone ago. And that ridiculous little hat, HMS Lollipop.
Well, I had a crush on Shirley Temple when Mum bought it.
Look, Tub, we're not going through all this sea nonsense again, are we?
You're an Australian. You wouldn't understand how an Englishman feels about the sea. To be out there amongst the wild waves, the vast ocean swelling up all around you, the biting wind lashing the salty spray into your weather-beaten face. To feel the roll of the decks beneath your feet, the mighty vessel riding the pounding waters up and down, up and down, up, down, up, down, up. Open a window.
Tony, we've had all this out before. It's just a silly fad. You'd never make a sailor. What good would you be on board ship?
Oh, save him taking on ballast.
Yes, but even so, you can't be a sailor by staying on dry land all your life.
I realise that, which is precisely why I've decided to buy a boat.
What?
You heard? I'm going to be master of my own ship. Travel where I please. First of all, I'm going to sail up the 8 great rivers of England.
Well, there's only 2. The Severn and the Thames.
7 and 1?
8.
Correct. Shut up, then. After that, I'm going to explore all the oceans of the world.
Yes, but that'll take you years. Do you realise that over 2/3 of the entire world is covered by water?
I'm not surprised. We've had a lot of rain lately.
Tub, look, there's just one small point. Where are you going to get this boat?
I could easily answer one of the adverts in the Shipowners Monthly. I've got a copy of it here.
Show me. Here we are. Boats for sale.
Any there with engines?
Let's see. 80,000-ton naval surplus battleship for sale. Spacious accommodation, upper and lower decks. Make ideal houseboat for young couple with 2,000 children.
No, I don't think so. Make a note of it, though. It might come in handy for the future, eh, Moira?
Any more, Bill? Yeah, look, here's one. All types of seagoing vessels for sale or hire. Immaculate condition. All craft guaranteed seaworthy. Must sell before the tide comes in. Apply Sydney James, Steamship Company, Southampton Docks.
Sid James in the shipping business? I'm not buying any boats off him.
Oh, now, Tom.
No, the man's a crook. He's always twisting me. I always get into trouble when I buy anything off him.
Look, you want a boat, don't you?
Yes.
And you want to sail up the river, don't you?
Up the river, yes. Up the creek, no.
Look, if it'll make you any happier, I'll come down with you and help you choose the boat.
No, thank you.
But why not? I'm quite a seafaring man myself. Look at the times I've sailed from England to Australia. The hard way, under canvas.
In a sailing boat?
In a lifeboat. I couldn't afford the fare. Look, at least we can go down and see what boat Sydney's got. He might have just what we're looking for.
Well, what do you think, Moira?
I'm not saying anything. You wouldn't listen to me last week, and what happened? He sold you 20 acres of land to build a house on at £1 an acre.
Hey, why, that's marvelous. So cheap. Where was the land situated?
Mind your own business.
Where was it, Moira?
Halfway up the side of a cliff.
Look, there's nothing to worry about this time. Let's all go down, have a look at the boats, and if we don't like them, we don't buy.
All right, then, I'll give him one more chance, but I'm warning you, Kerr. If he catches me again, I'll push you on the floor and roll on you. Come to Southampton. Now then, what number pier is Sid on?
13.
Let's put the mockers on it before we start.
Here we are. That's Pier 13 over there.
Oh, yes, I see it. The one with all the bits of driftwood floating around the end.
There is boats.
Good night.
Tony, come back.
I'm not buying any of that lot. Look at them. They've all been ridden with cannonballs.
They're the portholes.
Look, here's Sid's office. Let's go in.
Don't come in. I'm on the Utah. Hello? Hello, yes, that's it. Calais, France, 677931. Hello, Gaston? Oh, Pierre. EC Sid here. Hey? Oh, Bon, very bon. How's Vooz? Oh, not so bon, eh? Oh, well, look, Pierre, about ce soir. It's all off. I can't get across. I'll have to pick up the fags and the brandy another night. No, the customs haven't tumbled. I said the customs n'avait pas tumbled. No, it's just that I can't get a crew. No, I'm sorry, Pierre, I can't handle the boat myself. I gotta have a crew, and I haven't got one, so there it is. I just can't find anybody stupid enough to go across. If I could get a crew, I'd see you tonight. Come in.
Hi, Sydney.
Hello, Mr. James.
Morning, Mr. James.
Pierre, see you tonight. Well, now, gents, what can I do for you?
Tony wants to buy a boat.
And you couldn't have come to a better man. I got a marvelous selection of vessels outside.
Can we have a look at them?
Certainly. Is it tied in?
Yeah.
You better put these on.
What are they?
Diving suits. Well, look, shall we step outside and take a look at the fleet? I'm sure we got something tucked away that'd suit you. There you are. Look at that lot. Luxury class they are. Do you know last week I had the doctors down here looking at this lot?
What happened?
They refused to unload them.
Oh, I've seen it. Send them all. That's the one I want. That's her. That's me craft. How much do you want for her?
I'll find out. Charlie, ring up Cunard, ask them how much they want for the Queen Mary.
Yeah, the Queen Mary?
Yes, she's sailing tonight.
She won't sail tonight, matey. It'll take him a week to get the paddles on.
The Queen Mary isn't a paddle steamer.
I know, I was only joking. It's a wonderful sight to see her going down the old channel, sails billowing, 2,000 oars hitting the water all at once.
Tony, don't be so silly. What do you think those funnels are for?
Funnels? Oh, the chimblies. Oh, wear it. It's winter, they got to have fires in the room.
Tony, they're not rooms, they're berths. Do you know there are 2,000 berths on that ship?
Well, every trip.
Of course.
Right. Wait till the Sunday papers get hold of that.
Look, stupid. Never mind about that ship. What about mine? I've got a yacht here that I'm very proud of. Look at her. Ain't she a beauty?
Well, the sails are a bit ragged and dirty, aren't they? We'll have to get them mended and cleaned up a bit.
Well, I'd appreciate it if you would.
Why?
It's my washing. All right, let's go aboard and have a look at her.
Right. My word, this is a bit dodgy. You'll have to get a wider gangplank than this.
The gangplank's over here. That's the mooring rope.
Are you sure this boat's safe?
Of course it is. Why?
Nothing. I was just wondering why the lifeboat's got a lifeboat.
All right, I'll tell you.
Why?
One's a non-smoker.
See, well, I must admit she's taken me fancy. How much?
Oh, Tony. Because you're a friend of mine.
I'm not paying that much.
Well, look, I'll tell you what then.
Still too much.
Look, I'm not going to argue with you. I don't have to sell you the boat. I got a cash customer in the office waiting to buy it.
Oi, Sid, where's that firewood you promised?
Later, I'm selling it. All right, Hancock, what about it? Well, I'll tell you what I'll do. is a peak cap with gold braid on.
Oh, yes. Mora, cop the lad here. Look, Bill, Captain Horatio Hancock. Mr. Christian, I'll see you all hanging from the highest yardstick. 15 hairs on a dead man's chest, yo-oh-oh, and it comes out here. What do you think, Mora?
I think it suits you, Tony. I like the gold braid.
Gold braid. You know, during the war, we nautical men called it scrambled egg. Oh.
What's wrong?
It is.
Hancock, do you want this boat or not?
Can I keep the hat?
Of course.
All right, then. How much?
To you, 50 quid.
I'll take it. A bargain. Money well spent, that is. Now then, how much for the boat?
Do you want to try it out first?
Well,
Take a tip from me, Tony boy. Never get tied up with anything you haven't tried out first. I'll let you sail it over to France tonight, bring it back tomorrow morning.
Really?
I insist. I'll come with you, of course.
Bags on, Captain. Naturally. Good. We'll go to France, then. I'm looking forward to those old French customs.
Yes, the idea is to avoid them.
All right. As long as I'm captain. And don't forget, as captain, I am responsible for every one of you and for everything that goes on board my ship.
Can I have that in writing?
Come on, let's get underway. Oh, this is the line. Miles out in the open sea. Not another vessel in sight. Nothing. Hello, what's that following us?
The pier. I told you we should have crossed it.
Oh, look! Look, there's the Isle of Wight, dead ahead.
Oh, yes, what do we do here?
Turn left, unless you want to take a bus.
Bill, stick your hand out the porthole. We're going left.
Now, we got to be very careful here, Hancock. It's getting dark, and you got to watch where you're going.
Don't tell me what to do. I'm the captain here. You're just a deckhand. Come in the old acid. Squeeze more salt water out of me socks than you've sailed on. Well, of course it's getting dark. I spotted it straight away. As soon as the light started to go, I noticed it. You've got nothing to worry about with Hancock at the helm. It's dead easy driving a ship in the dark. Why, you can't go wrong when you've got lighter ships and marker buoys and lighthouses to guide you.
All right. What did you hit?
A light ship, marker
Any damage?
Yes, one propeller gone, rudder missing, mainmast gone, the stern's caved in, and there's a dirty great big hole in the side.
Yes, but anything new?
No!
Engine all right?
Yes!
Are you sure?
Yes, it's securely bolted to the lower deck.
Good.
There's just one thing.
What?
The lower deck's gone.
Oh, no engine. What are we going to do now?
We'll have to hoist the sail.
Well, where can we get a lump of canvas big enough?
What's everybody looking at my trousers for?
Tony, this is an emergency.
It will be if I take them off.
All right. Get them off.
Oh, all right there.
Blimey, there's a flash pair of pants you got on here. White with red polka dots.
Mara made them for me.
Where'd you get the material?
I sewed 10 Japanese flags together.
All right, thank you. You've got me trousers. Just leave me with me dignity.
Right, hoist his trousers. Oh, that's better. We're going a fair lick now.
Hey, watch out at the wheel there. There's a rowing boat dead in front of us.
Well, tell him to get out of the way.
He won't budge.
Well, drive straight at him then.
Here, that collision must have done some damage. We're listing to starboard.
Wait a minute. We're straightening up again.
Oh, good. Oh, blimey, we're listing again to port now.
No, it's all right. We're straightening up again.
No, wait a minute. What the... We're listing to starboard again.
What's going on? Tony, stop walking round the boat.
Yeah, we gotta get a move on if we're gonna get to France tonight. Come on now. Full trousers ahead.
God, what filthy weather. Any sign of the French coastline yet, number one?
Well, I can't see a thing through the glasses, sir.
Let me have a look. Well, of course you can't see anything. There's sunglasses. Fool, get off the bridge. It's such a night. Oh, what a night it is. It really is such a night. The moon is bright.
Hancock, stop dancing about. We're listening again.
Tony, just a minute. Turn round.
Yeah?
Yes. Has anyone ever told you you look like Jack Hawkins?
No, not recently.
Well, you know, you do. With that duffel coat on and that mug of cocoa, you're the living image of him in The Cruel Sea, and I ought to know. I was in it.
You don't want to plug at all? Oh, don't be silly. It's nothing like him now. Find out. 2 points to starboard, mate. Watch your helm. Keep the matches clear. Keep that deck cargo fastened. Secure the lifeboats. That and... Do you really think I look like Jack Hawkins?
Yes. Honestly, the resemblance is amazing.
Oh, you're imagining things. I've got a different shaped head altogether. I can't see it myself. But now the hatches. Bring it on against the wind, half speed. Keep it steady now. 2 more points to starboard. Watch that gibbet. Whatever it may be. Swing round the yardarm. Lower the boom. Break out those topgallants. Bill.
Yeah?
Do you think I look like Jack Hawkins?
It's uncanny.
Yes.
No kidding.
16 depth charges at 30-second interval. That's one down, I tell you. Are you sure there's nothing on the radar screen? This convoy must get through. Watch for torpedoes, zigzag formation. Periscope, action stations. All hands on...
Hancock!
Erickson, Captain Erickson to you.
Whoever you are, come down and give me a hand with this bucket. The ship's leaking.
Well, put a bowl under it.
I say, look. What's that light out there? Somebody's signaling to us.
All right, put the brakes on. This is as far as we go.
Hey, aren't we going to France?
This is near enough. Stop the ship.
I'm the captain here.
Do as you're told and shut up.
I don't like the look of this. Get behind me, Bill.
Where are you?
Behind Mora.
I'm taking over from now on, and you'll do what I tell you, see?
So it's mutiny, eh?
Yes.
Mutiny is an ugly thing.
So are you, so shut up. All right, now give me that megaphone. Ahoy there! Ahoy! Pierre! E.C. Sid!
E.C. Sid? You can't say that. I see Sid or Esau Sid. Not E.C. Sid. I'm not having that.
Now look here.
No, E.C. Laund is all right. E.C. Bond's all right if he don't sing. E.C. Sid never, I'm sorry.
Stow your cab. Pierre! Bring your boat alongside. We'll load the stuff onto the deck.
Tony, I've just realized what's happening. Sid's a smuggler. He's picking up contraband from this Frenchman and smuggling it back to England. We've got to do something.
By heavens, you're right. Leave this to me, Mora. There'll probably be a fight. Ooh. Now, listen. If things start getting tough, promise me you'll go down to my cabin. Lock the door and hide under the table.
Why?
That's where I'll be.
No, Tom, we can't let him get away with this. We've got to stop him. I'll come with you.
All right, you first.
All right, Pierre. Start slinging the stuff across.
Just a minute, James. We're not going to let you get away with this. Smuggling is against the law. And we're going to see that you get what's coming to you. It's people like you who undermine the whole economic stability of the country, evading customs duty, just for your own selfish ends. What's inside those cases?
Brandy.
Up.
To you.
Down your end.
To me.
Tony! Bill, what are you doing?
Now, keep out of it. There's a good girl, Mora. To me, girl, Mora. Gently does it. That's the lot. Good lad, Pierre. Back tomorrow night with a bigger boat. Right. Turn round. Back to England, quick.
Gotta be dead careful here, Hancock.
Aye, aye, Captain.
We must be somewhere near the English coast.
Seems to me we've been going round in circles for the last 3 hours.
Well, I've been following the course Sydney marked on the chart. Look, there it is.
Show me. Oh, Tony.
What?
That's where I rested my cocoa mug.
Say, fellas, there's a motor launch heading this way. HM Customs and Excise.
Here you are, Hancock. You can have your hat back. You're captain again.
Yes, that's right.
Ahoy there!
Morning! Nice day.
We are coming aboard.
Sorry, full up. There's another one coming up behind.
Now then. By Jove. Which one of you is the captain?
She is.
I won't keep you long, by Jove. I just want to make a routine search of your boat. I can't be too careful. You never know who's trying to smuggle brandy across the channel. Do we? Well, if you'll excuse me, I'll start searching. Come, men!
How much longer are those guys going to be searching? All this waiting. You would have thought that they'd have found it by now.
Well, Tony doesn't seem to be very worried about it.
Why? Where is he?
Leaning over the side, talking to that customs officer.
Well, this isn't the first time I've been to see you, know.
I didn't think it was, no.
No, you can tell by my gait, can't you?
Yes, you have got a big one, haven't you?
Well, it's my teeth. They don't fit properly. I'm having them out next week.
Oh.
Anyway, as I was saying, during the war, I commanded a minesweeper.
You sweat mines?
Well, you have to. They get filthy, you know. Anyway, from the first day I took command, there was trouble.
Oh, there would be.
There was.
Yes.
They resented me.
Did they?
Nothing was said, mind you, but there was that atmosphere,
Yes,
you know what I mean?
I know, yeah.
Little things like knives sticking in doors just as you're going to open them.
Yes. It's very dodgy.
So anyway, do you think I look like Jack Hawkins?
No.
No, I just thought I'd ask. Well, as I was saying, the men didn't like me, see, because I was strict. I knew there was a conspiracy against me. There was a thief on board, but I couldn't pin anything down till the Tuesday.
What happened then?
The strawberries went.
Did they?
The strawberries went, and then I had them. Of course, nobody helped me. They were all against me.
Yes.
I didn't have a friend on that ship. Clicking these little steel balls in my hand doesn't annoy you, does it?
No. It's very musical.
Musical?
Yeah, I like it.
Oh, I'm
Yes.
pleased. Good. Well, anyway, I confronted him with it. I said, where's the strawberries, I said. That had them. Oh, my word. They could see they were in for it, so they muted it.
No.
They gathered up one end of the ship and stared at me, nudging each other. Tapping their heads. Did they? I know.
Yes.
They thought I was ill. Yeah. I wasn't. It was the strawberries.
Yeah.
So I said, back your mutinous dogs, I'll have your court-martial. Well, that was the turning point.
Well done.
They could see they was up against a born leader. They were uneasy, uneasy they were.
I know, yes.
They could see they'd gone too far. I felt sorry for them.
Did you?
Because they were only kids, just out of the jazz clubs.
I know. Yes.
To show them I didn't bear any malice, I made a peace offering.
That's the start.
I walked towards them with my hand outstretched.
Yes.
They appreciated that. They all rushed forward in a body and with smiles of gratitude all over their faces, they came up to me and clasped my hand.
Yeah.
Do you know what they did?
What?
They threw me overboard.
Excuse me, Mr. Hancock.
Oh, I suppose you found...
Yes. 300 bottles of brandy. You didn't fool us, by Jove. Painted them all white and tying a note round them. Only 2 pints tomorrow, milkman. Yes. By Jove, this is the best brandy on the market. Do you realise that? Unobtainable in England. Worth a fortune.
Oh, we'd have got more, but we didn't have a bigger boat.
Too bad. Well, come along. By Jove. Come in.
Yeah, E.C. Sid. Same again for us.
Yes, and 600 cases for the gentleman in the peak cap. It was 600, wasn't it?
Yes, by Jove. That's right.
5,000 crates for the Admiral. Yes, we got enough room. How you managed to borrow HMS Vanguard, I'll never know.
To me.
Down your end a bit.
To you.
Slowly down.
That was Hancock's Half Hour, featuring the lad himself with Moira Lister, Bill Kerr, Sidney James and Kenneth Williams. Incidental music was composed by Wally Stott and recorded by the BBC Augmented Review Orchestra, conducted by Harry Rabinowitz. The script was written by Ray Galton and Alan Simpson, and the programme, which was recorded, was produced by Dennis Mayne Wilson.
Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed the latest episode of Hancock's Half Hour. trip to France. I, of course, having a trip to Spain. I do like France, though. I might have to. In the summer, I may very well be bringing Lola over. And if that's the case, I will be going through France because, of course, she can't fly. She has no wings. But she's also too large to go in the cabin of a aircraft. So, yeah, unfortunately, it might be a drive over. We shall see. But if I do that, then I will be stopping along the way in France and having a little look around. You can't just stay in the car the whole time. So could make the most of it. Could be quite pleasant, especially in the summer when it's nice and warm. Don't forget, you can also become a supporter of mine at patreon.com/Foxy After Dark. I will be back again tomorrow evening, same time, 6 p.m. GMT, but I will be back in the UK. Hopefully it won't be too wet and drizzly over there. In the meantime, I hope you all stay well. Stay safe, guys. Always be kind. Love you all. Bye.